your fat tree can shed those extra 20 pounds for the holidays. Novel tune. All the fun of reading a book, but instead you're watching a cartoon. We're not gonna tell you which studio, but it was a famous one and slightly racist. Well, that's weird. Why does my Christmas card have credits on it, but not my Christmas movies? Winston Sharples, 20 amazing Sharpie colors on one end, Winston cigarettes on the other. Shh, don't tell him, it's a menorah. Oh, 2 of his 8 reindeer were traded for an escape route out of East St. Louis.
Help! Help! I'm up here! Oh, I hate somebody let me off!
Hey, that's the talking pillow from Oogie Loves. I sleep under the bed as not to wake up my talking pillow.
Look at me, look at me!
Japan, house near Champaign, Illinois. Oh, sorry, I meant Japan, Hollywood. You can tell that he's out of Japan because there's no more gongs.
Though we've never seen their faces, we know which one and the good they've done.
Mom, Pop, and little Audrey, as opposed to Big Audrey, who was killed when 2 reindeer fell through her ceiling.
Oh, she must be their least favorite.
Must be the white girl. Nothing racist is happening. Now for the greatest present of the night, a block of cheese without the threat of his neck snapping.
Now to drop off the rest of these I accidentally dropped them in the Hudson.
From this angle, it looks like he may actually be coming from places that aren't North America. I don't like how they've started referring to the Festivus pole as stupid. Who the fuck else would it be?
Diabetes. Oh, honey, I'm home. All right. I used to be Tim Allen. I'll answer these letters of children from Zimbabwe later. If only I had elves to do all this work for me. But we don't want to offend the little people.
Merry Christmas.
Santa rests quietly with his plaque to the slasher film Home Sweet Home tightly nailed to the wall. He keeps his bed labeled Santa to keep out the elves and the women. Why does it look like she lifted up the skyline?
Sweet now, I betcha.
Did he swallow Big Bird? The cocaine on the windows makes sense when you realize just how many houses he has to visit and how many children leave him cocaine. This shot works good for both a scene of Santa's workshop or when your lead detective realizes that she's in the very house Buffalo Bill lives in. Well, it's not blackface if you have to draw it on.
Santa. Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Jolson.
Yeah.
Nice to know that the difference between a children's cartoon and child porn is a lay, chewing indeed, my friend.
See, he helped everyone at Christmas, but
I think we can all agree that I'm in charge.
Well,
I've got a great idea. Together we can all make a theme park ride at Disneyland that everyone claims to like, but in reality they're incredibly bored by. We can call it It's a Small World with a lot of different races and cultures. It was smart of them to let in the sneakiest first. I was referring to the redhead girl. Don't worry, in the reissue he's painted over by Elmer Fudd. Pip from South Park unfortunately brings it up the rear. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize these clogs were noisy. Black kid. What? You're saying I should take them off? Here, take these off, turn into a bangable blonde chick, and sell some beer. I guess a blowjob will work. I agree, this was much easier than just taking them off. Why are they all running? He's just gonna blame that one race anyway. not be gremlins. Santa killed a bear. Guys, it's not racist if you just think of him as Krampus. I think it's offensive that they're not playing Scrub Me Mama with the Boogie Beat. So what are you saying? That all Dutch boys can spin their eyes? Because that's only partly true.
Oh, children. Little boys.
Let's pitch in.
Ever stop to consider that Santa likes being a hoarder?
Wanna make a real big fuss.
Hey, don't wipe the makeup off the fish. Now I can't call him racist. And why was the water not dusty?
Polished pans that have rusted.
Oh, that's what I look like? Princess Jasmine with mumps? No, your job is to do the same exact thing, but on the hood of a Camaro. At this point, we're just killing time before we gasp at what the black kid is doing. Go get your fucking shine box. Look, it was either he do this or shoot dice with Bugs Bunny. This is what every actress had to do at their Young America Films audition. The Dutch have always been good at catching dishes while sitting on cabinet doors.
The happiness that came our way.
And then this little fucker ruined it for him. Punish! The best part is, since they're already at Santa's, you can cut out the home delivery. You know what the best part of this time was? Even songs without lyrics could be racist. Even when Santa is completely unaware that he's inadvertently kidnapped several children, they still try their best to escape. Also, one of them is now dead. Well, he's just leaving his print right next to Daniel Stern's and Joe Pesci's. Okay, this one I don't get. You know, children, I think it's high time you've considered that the reason this Santa is such a surprisingly heavy sleeper is because he died of sudden cardiac arrest brought on by a clog stomp.
And in our little way, thank him for that.
Tonight on Fox, why blackface characters have always been traditionally white, just like Santa and Jesus. Moral is, if Santa wanted a maid, he would have kidnapped a French kid.
Oh, are those my little fishes I hear? Who chopped down Mrs. Claus's birth tree?
Next year, they're all going on the naughty list for bringing their present one day too late. It's really weird how Cartoon Network now sells antiques of the censored 11. He didn't forget you this year, you brats. Unfortunately, he does forget about Akela, whose village is melted down by a volcano in the coming year.